going to double click on it. So when we double click on it, you see we have account size. So we'll go to our Binance, then we know we have $89 in our account, so we are going to enter 89. For the risk management, I'll also be showing you how to calculate the cost, how much you are supposed to allocate on each trade. So right now I'm on my CoinMarketCap dashboard. So if I click on the CoinMarketCap logo here at the left hand side, we can see we have trending pairs. So in the past 24 hours, these are the coins that are currently trending. So as for us to find a coin to trade, we just click on the more section. So when we click on the more section, we can see this particular coin, AI Core, is been trending, is down about 23%. So we are going to look for a coin that is have a potential of rising or falling within 24 hours. And I just found Matic here, and we also have Commando and also Ajax. So we can also trade C. In the past 24 hours, it's been down. So we also have Solana, which is $20. So let's select Matic Polygon. So we just click on Polygon here. So when you click on the pair that you want to trade, now there are two things you should be looking at: the news section and how the trading volume is. So looking at Matic here, we can see it's about to rise because people are currently trying to buy it. When we click on the news section, we should be looking at positive news. So if people are talking about positive things about Matic, then this means they are going to invest in it, and you see many invested. So you can see in the past 43 minutes, Polygon embraces Colombian peso stable coin. Okay, so this particular thing alone can help increase the price of Polygon. Okay, so what we want to do now is we'll go to our trading view section. So when we go to trading view, now we are going to click on products. When you click on products, you click on super charts. Then you now go to a website called investing.com. So once you're on investing.com, we go to economic calendar at the top right hand side. Okay, just below the brokers, we have economic calendar. So we need to make sure we check for fundamentals before we even take a trade. And today we only have two fundamentals: the Fed chairman speaking, and also the German gross domestic product. Okay, so next thing is, we know that this news is already over today, and if we check this week was hell of a news. It was all full of news. So because of that, the market was very choppy. I told my people we were not going to trade. So if we click on today's section, the news is already over. Today is Friday, so this means that starting from this evening up to Sunday evening, the market will just be very slow. So if you are someone that you don't want high volatility, you can trade on Saturday up to Sunday evening. So let's just take the trade. So now we know we are going to trade Polygon Matic, and we also know there is no news coming. So we'll go to trading view. As I already told you, you go to super chart. So when you go to super chart, now you click on the BTC USDT, then we search for Matic. Okay, so when you search for Matic, make sure you are selecting perpetual contracts. So you have perpetual contract. Okay, always select the one with the perpetual contract. Binance. So if you are trading with Bybit, you select with Bybit perpetual contract. So right now I'm trading with Binance, so I just select Binance perpetual contract. So once you select the perpetual, as I told you guys, we saw a down move from this side. Just looking at this particular market pattern, you know it's a bearish market pattern. Okay, so the next thing that we want to do is we are going to enter the trade. But before we enter the trade, I told you guys it was going to start pumping because of what just happened, the news that they are talking about Matic in the CoinMarketCap. Okay, so we know that we are going to trade this particular pair. So now let's calculate our take profit and our stop loss. Remember, before you enter any trade, already calculate how much you are willing to lose, and if the trade goes well, how much we are going to make. So we know our support level to be around here, 0.533, then our take profit will be around 0.5734. So for us to do this, we'll go and click on the long position. So we have long position here where I'll just click on it, then I'll bring it to the entry point. Now I'll drag it to the support level around this pin bar. So this is the nearest support. So with the resistance we have so always enter the trade with, let's say, 1:3 or 1:4 risk-reward ratio, so that if the trade doesn't go well, the next trade at least you are going to make money from it. So we know our entry to be 0.5455. okay, so this is our entry, then our stop loss 0.524, then I'll take profit to around 0.66. and you can see, looking at that, so I want you guys to pay close attention to what is happening on the chart. We have the risk to reward ratio being 3.17. so that means that if we are risking 1% of our account, we are potentially going to make 3% back if the trade goes well. Then we also have what we call the take profit around here. I want you guys to look at something with the quantity. So for us to know how much we are going to allocate on this trade, we are just going to double click on the chart. So on the take profit, the long position predictor, we are just going to double click on it. So when we double click on it, you see we have account size. So we'll go to our Binance, then we know we have $89 in our account, so we are going to enter 89. So we have $89. Then we want to raise 2% of our account, so we are going to click on cost. So when we click on cost, we are supposed to enter 208.33 inside of our Binance trade. So we'll go to Binance here. So because we are going to trade Matic, so we search for Matic here. So just search for Matic. Okay, so we have Matic perpetual. So when you select on Matic, now the next thing is for you to enter the contract size. Remember, we are trading market orders, so we already know the amount that we are supposed to buy. The contract size, we have 208. Then our stop loss, we know our stop loss here. So our stop loss will be 0.6020. So we have our take profit 0.6020. Then we go back and enter our stop loss. So now we know our stop loss to be 0.5277. 0.5277. We have 0.5277. Now we can enter a buy position. So once we have just entered a buy position, you can see here we have our cost to be $5.67. That's the contract size. So we are now going to be risking 2% of our account to make 3%, almost 3.5%, which is very good. So the trade is now active. For you to know how much we are making, we have the PNL here, 0.022. So you can just give it time. Here is where you know how much you are currently making on the trade, the PNL. Each time you enter a trade and the cost section changes to yellow or red, cancel the trade and re-enter again. For you to close it, just click on market here. So I've just showed you how to calculate the contract size, how to add your stop loss and take profit, and the target you should be taking each time you are going to enter a trade. You should be looking at 1:3 or 1:4 risk reward ratio anytime you are going to take a trade, because it's very important. If 2 trades doesn't even go well and you just make profit with 1 trade, it will cancel out. So it's very important. Okay, take care, subscribe and